Nyata wonyi bi na ewurom wo Oboase estate a wore chemtafo jabai na osafo a ono na ohwapomde no nsam do ono hye oya a midwife na nurse fo a wa ye adwuma a won tro won ka ode webe bosom ya ogin me che November bosom no abade ye hye do obohwe na wetum won ka nsam bi kadamensemu na nyumbiri yadreba bosomo Promise 102.7 Promise TV na Promise Eba bibidura papa nyina fia endai FGA waja tuma oye bibidura ennuma yere kase chinsunsu adoboni bie no no botum wa ma enkombo wo kuntie yere ba no won wa ye dze wo wirum yie pa no dem bibiduru no na Promise Eba ye tone wo Promise Bosaba Plaza edum abrosanda no ba madita asafo na orepa FM orepa TV dimuduman aha na Promise by your friend 0535544681 NFA Bosaba Electricals and can you papa yina fie metra electrical gadgets and home appliances ni na rafa da hen ne papam Ghana Standard Authority Energy Commission waja tuma in the year say work for solar and rechargeable fan as low as 170 Ghana cedis. Ebenya Bosaba Electricals one solar and rechargeable fan bi aton fa and baby a one dan kanya nyuo moya nda ada chance this part wa charge moya nda this kanya do charge awu na ruko wonyim no adum PZ Kajetia market ya oho edum Bosaba Britain ye ben prison so na batana fe dumantata ku fabro sandano munsunu ya oho 0536095966 wo abafuntin temfrun me cha TikTok and Instagram so ba search bosaba.electricals ne hina jujuma ye pa de madwuma ku ina we so na asomande nwumbiri ye de kase boni ye de brown semufu panyi ne ye man ro draw korea fe ora Jimmy Cliff executive producer ne nwumbiri Mama Jepina Amere Babo Sumu and Bruno Saka Sebo Mizinete, the Pafo Oboho Casta Uncle Ebo Baini Ave Yemfa and Samunemun Chemu Yamfamrawa Yeroko Oya Asante Mantem Posi Atanakasa Awo Anafumu Nono ena wori chom dem abemu wa bia weji oya emfi eduonu ya endei nidinidi kofi ya amemfo bi kotu isha no to ewo oya twapiase wo kronubom a yerka sei woma endei wajini nkwa gifri nsem enyimpa bia wokati dem oya ewudisemi aposa atena kase asantemantem wo anafo entem nsa akanwan Abranche Solomon Opoku NFA Collins Abuaje ya posi penyina owo impotem wo ACP Sefas Asa oli cheme de won sentwafo nhyiemu de won nsa aka dam mbranche bieyin
South Police Command and Ghana for nyina amane so much me mo amienu bia omokum obi agi ne moto free ne nsem na de omo se Ghana for nyina se adwuma no mne nyina na eye nti se woti bibi aka bibi se de be ye be boam na omo adwuma omo ye nso etimi akoyie
eye 6 October na odumfo bi a wo bidiem electoral area ho ekoye complain ema bidiem police se eye mmemu amienu bi akoto ahye abemu afoforo a oye motor rider so motor rider no ode eye Kofi Mensa a wadi mfie eduonu agin motorbike no asan so agin nkwa afiri nsem na akoye enyambra sem kase kra nti eba ne sa no eye Ashanti South Police no esore waka ade omonhyehyɛ awodo gu akwam se omonsabeka sa nipa bonifo yi nyame ncha de eye 10th October na yensa kan is nipa omdi sa nyambra sami yensa kan ni odi kan ye freno Solomon Opoku awodi fi eduonu and 24 years yensa kan no yeguso eye Ifemu kakra ma yensa kokan otoso nienu so a ono so de Collins Abuaje ono edi mfie eduonu son 27 years as si omu nyina wo prosifo kukum a ye hwehwemu mesa so aka ka ho se nyamopon ncha de no yensa so aka motorbike na anu ntino on ba so mo gintino omo je abrante na ene dia no nkwa free ni nsem no nsa ata ka sa motorbike no ama sisi a ye gina sa arrest iso aye nhwemu akwani ma hwese aso omo ye gang bi a foforo ka ho anyensa nka ho ma na pa kwa asem ni siye no mebu na wo ho no omo te se apolice fo nsa ka nipa di sa nyambra sem no omo ji shi ebe she eye obuase police station ho se nka enya no ma no mangasa inform nye hanam ma mo se
Entinom ACP Sefas Asa inoje insem no munchemu ina dutugwa na yenkopemu wo oti mantemu na inde atoyenchem aboafo mu panyini pa owo oye oti mantemu no mu Foster Ezra na olkada inde araho sem bia yete de wo oye efrau esu tim na donometra votaleka yeri chem na subonto bi wakwa denma enyimpa edwennum a inde mafama edubia kokan a wato ne nanom wonsedo no wole chem de ina abamu a wejimfe oye edu biako 11 years ono na onde oluchu subonto na nyimpa edunu a wowo ma bia dimfe baye edunum a wotwe eduana na wotwe eduasa insia ina ni nyinara okeka ho a nyimpa ebienu su ni nyinara wejimfe oye edu anana onya sam kakraba no ono oluchem de afoba no wejimfe edu biako ina no oluchu subonto.
There are about 20 people in the boat. So the boat capsized and 15 of them died and the one is missing up to date. We didn't find the body. The people who are that we send them, the police investigation are part of us before we are doing the Navy. So when we find the body, we are able to identify them. They are just a community member from Okuma, so we are able to identify them. We have life jackets given to the commercial boats. We normally, organization and NADMO normally give a life jacket to commercial boats. And the boat that they are using is a private, it's a boat that they use for fishing. It's not other big. So you can see that the people who are on board are kids. So only 3 adults who are part. One is 68 years, 48, and 36. The rest are 12. 2 years, 4 years, and 11 years. Even the guy who is even handling the boat is 11 years.
The regional Nadmo Dieta and a watch him and some food from home in the Asahia in one washer and Crankro Ayasabia war a manicandum asantimantem in Krobata or the Chimade, Urubotana money parameter health facility regulatory agency. The Ancrankra Sabia Baya Nubi was santimantema when ye about in the cat or they would do Mantiaka say. What about to tum iye papa pain pa or dano Christabel Airam and Odutuga.
Both today and tomorrow, we are locking down facilities that are on license. So any facility that is on license by HEFA, we are coming after you. So we are advising those who are on license that they should come to the HEFA office. We are at Edum opposite Opoku Trading. And then there's a team on standby. Once you meet all the requirements, they will do an inspection because it's a special exercise. We have a team on standby that will do the inspection for you, taking client. And once we do the inspection for you, and then you meet our requirements, why not? Your facility will be open to the public. That is the only thing that would save anybody. Aside that, it is no license, no operations for our facility. For the Ashanti region, they understand the facilities that are not licensed. They are more than 200, and we'll close all of them down. All of them. We are not even sparing one. So once you are not licensed, we are coming after you. So just come and get your license with HEFRA. They are over 200, especially the dental facilities. They say they are called dental, whatever they are called. I don't know. Most of them are dental, even though they don't call themselves clinic. They are most of the people who practice in those facilities are not even practitioners. I don't even know how they I think some of them claim they learned on the job. Some of them claim their mothers taught them, their fathers taught them. And I mean, these are people's health. You don't operate. You don't do that with people's health. Okay, so we are coming after all of them.
And see, Asayan Kasamafo Uraye Christabel Airam Nenze Ena Yeti na Yanko Obuase Abuasi Estate Electoral Area Assembly member wo nyimnyamfo Kofi Mensa ina oli kyerem de ina ayumrachi ebra oya minute aduasa akono abo apono na no hon ijebrane bi to importem wa in the shops ebien bi so ya ejapado so we no inya asam kakraba kra
F430 na course ne ba ya manfo bi kra ba bo metum ana hona na me free fire service na mo so ba na me bedu ans me hu se amanfo containers miensa ene nan mu eko enum so no nyina ahye yes for now ebi mu say eja ebi say electrical fault on the fire for be omo assessment na omo the report na ba ne there meet me preempt but for now there amanfo say electrical fault ebedo say enem re obo container kwa nya easy ene enim ne ma wo ma sofia tinti say honest ne ba na on be assessment na nyina ye hu na no ahye bi e ba na ba ko so oton say ntuma say den I don't know unless I find a investigation ma wan. We're very impressed. Me from 20 minutes between 18 20 30 minutes no me na me do ha and I say me command GF for some so do ABCH for standby in case of any eventuality be no so abo anti me bo Ghana fire na GH for nyina ba so say from no o mo do antama man ahwe de bia me kasa asem say jade obi ne me bia je be fraba ba che nyina hwe ho ye de bia me ne metima mo for di nkomo say jade e boafo say kumfo anti say before I to shop mu and I say ofie kura beto opun no I say make sure say electrical gadgets ni nyina off or gas cylinders what ni nyina off what we say I dey be edije baba bia no it is in order I guess I dey asase me betimi de bia
Abuasi Impotemia for estates electoral area Assembly member onyimnyamfo Kofi Mensa no kyerem jabani a oto ho na ewromu wo oye asante etifido aposi atena kase a oho peyinipo oda no mekire commander DCOP Prince Jude Kobna ina olu to Ghana fofo de ekoto de nyimpa bia bi woroko ntokona sel capital nyabutari papa na opotafo jaba wosimpem bebre na nyimpa bia woroko mo be fe kyire bakoro capital mazum yaban aya adipo no woza aboni tibitum fado kra oje ne nkwa nti selu to the man mo na hweye papa
Gesemani Methodist Church a wotano so afibia no mudi Gesemani week na afin so de asan abaso na watwi mu dwumedie bebre ene koso na ne de ya omudi wie kura no mo afo mo ho am ye hu ba bia obi afri ne kasa woka pani a wodi animu ebe kyerɛkyerɛ kan ye befa so ye betete ye mane bone ahodo a ye medi ebe ma omo akɔ afiase DCOP Prince Jude Kobna or original commander Ashanti North Mampong ine di animu kyerɛkyerɛ
one other offense koso baby ubi anobia there was situational report from all over the country a lot of murders are going on in the country and sometimes what do you know want to say let's be very 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 careful and some of the medicine people are so pathetic. I think about 3 days ago and from the non ba so obi odina chese opata owa na ni pana twese kan won ta apaso for their one na opata for no head ewu it is sometimes no we should be very circumspect in trying to be opata for because we try ya na people dey dey right there have a show
so for penny a ohwe asori so ene esomu mpanimfo bi so ekasa e wodwumedie ni
hawofo edwumadi a rade de ahye yensa ne so pa edwumadi keke bia se onyame hwɛ sɛ emma a ɔde akyɛ yen no yɛbɛtete wɔn wɔ nyame suro mu enne na yakoba sɛ edwumayɔ enne nneɛma hodo bebree wɔ wiase mu nti hawofo no de ayɛ ya ne se yɛde yɛma de bɛkɔ school nemom entitia a ɛse yɛde ma wɔn wɔ fie no wɔnyini ɛyɛ mpanimpa no yɛgyae ndeɛ no de akɔba no se yɛbɛyɛ homework yɛbɛtua school fees yɛbɛyɛ nneɛma aka nemum no yɛmoa ama yɛma no abrabɔ yɛma no bebree mpo onim nkwan yɛ onim aduane yɛ onim atade mpo si bi a yɛhyɛ no onim sɛ ne anim panim mpo ɛyɛ dɛ ɛkasa
awofo yɛ wɔ asadie bebree ɛwɔ yɛma ho ɔwɔ sɛ wohwɛ sɛ wo ma no o ma sɔre ɛfo ni ɛyisi sika no nko ara so ɔbaata bi wɔ hɔ a 4 am no ɔti ɛyikeyetia no ɔpɛ adwuma ɔkɔyɛ adwuma bɛhwɛ ne ma sika no a wɔgyie no ɛde mfasoɔ na bɛba so ama wo ma no But what was our hossa? It's a matter I woman and I can't any man. A man was or yeah was only infinity. Or Papa could piss caba. Yeah, man, yeah, boy, boy, a mouse so. Said you be a man so a benny. The man issue no. I was seeing you about friend issue. I was so here back a bagging. A deal of woman and to us and make on. A deal of a boy for the let to be a shim or so person or balance a deal of wooye.
Enti afutu ide jufi aseme kapeten dokwa ina ahwe ni yepa papa na emiafo kobram nta kando yoso afo a ono na ohwe apomedine won nsem de wo man Ghana fo bakaya onchere biara anesefo na midwife fo wotu gu montene yo ye chechira abani ye papa pada hona aketu akam bosumudu ibi kura ye djuma afi wonto wan kaw no no so afi wa shaboda webe November bosumu na ye no mu no anesefo midwife fo wonka hona akomantu woni ma ban wotu wan kaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, I speak to you now. That's about 6,500. That will add up to the 7,000 already being paid, making 13,500. That's allowance. That's over 6,000. Cabinet has approved that with immediate effect. Starting from November, the Minister of Finance must pay them. And I have in my hand the letter to that effect. And so these were the difficulties. I empathize with anybody who have to go through this painful situation. And it is important for Ghanaians to be taken.
Enti onyanfo kobra minta kando nente ena yeti na yereka sei emma insemejebi lokodo ewo Beijing China manmu ni nyina emma wowo oye iwiaja mani nyina honefa hodi ena nde banoji ebru dwumaji wodi si enwado emfe eduasa inyi de ni nyina ramare banyadam akwenyen no mampanyin Mahamadiru tugwade omane Ghana ya abo ye humadi ye papa na ye be biara de akwenje biara osofata mamma no omane Ghana ye be mu wejimu.
My country Ghana remains steadfast in its pursuit of gender equality and the empowerment of our women. Under my leadership and in my capacity as the African Union champion for gender and women's empowerment, the government of Ghana has continued to take decisive steps to mainstream gender across our national development policies. We've achieved historic milestones, including the election of Ghana's first female vice president and the unprecedented appointment of women to leadership positions in government. The judiciary, the security services, and key national institutions. These are not just symbolic gestures, they are deliberate affirmation that women deserve a seat at the table of the highest levels of decision making. And I am confident that in the very near future, our women will break the glass ceiling and there will be a woman president of the Republic of Ghana.
Enti amampayin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kopemu Beijing. No amampayin na Beijing no amampayin abeje so ni na Belgium. No kopem Belgium no man Ghana o man fa wa koyetimemufo wo Belgium manmu okese no say Belgium me yesramo galam say kuna yere ko Ghana ni yentum nti yesramo Ghana fa mo Belgium mumrefie na mo boyen.
We are working towards banning mining in water bodies. We've been mining gold forever. How come all of a sudden all our waters were polluted? The water sources are normally in our reserve portions. And that's the reason why those areas are reserved forests. Now, when you give that to some who can even will it to his family, you all know what I'm talking about. So it becomes a family property. How do you stop that water, that source, from polluting the many rivers, from the source to many areas? A bill is being prepared to reverse what we saw and to ensure that the people are moved out of these areas and properly placed. What's even more disturbing also,
Enti amampayin abezechir Her Excellency Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman Ninzi ina yate no Belgium emanimu na yemopoema Reverend Richard Asamoah kofarbai sofopanyina odasafa nizinije Word and Fire Prayer Ministry another day asor monechan asor dan foforo apa wotam oti wo bronu bia owo asokwa kro pon numu a ina de no why for ye papa was it bajinya what about chakra manyame na Richmond for them pound okojine mu mo yere patwin nsem ne bi gwa ahomado
sabeya asempati adwumadi ebekọ nanim kese enam so bi ema eye Reverend Richard Asamoah wada eye World and Fire Prayer Ministry ano sabre wakukuru dampon kese e de esi ho a wode beye nyamedwuma e de aboa eye Ghana ene ewiase afana nyina eye kwese dai etwamu yi enam panifo epa edan ho entima ma asafo no ne no ena dwumadi no ekoso akasafo bibre ekasa wase na Asamoah awoye kofabai ma asori no bo modern eda onyame ase ene impo obi biara oboa ma dwumadi ne ekoso na ebra yedane asori no ema nyankopon wie ya yebi ano no ono so ebo eye nasafo ema ne bi so abaso ema omo asase yantam se omo fantu anamon isan se omo ne asafo no asumie ache sei ena eye Reverend Richard Asamoah awada Word and Fire Prayer Ministry ano ekaye ebra ene omanya asoridan kakaka
a job box. Now there will be a cash in that controversy. And then we and it's a night for now I talk about the television. Or no, I shall say, it's again,
Reverend Richard Asamoah nje ene yeti na Oman asoye a wo hwe na wogege eton wotema oman Ghana wo in the report in Nkrobata Customs Preventive Unit of Ghana Revenue Authority in the day was a watch nyimpa ebinum a wodi fa wo hugwa na nso no etu ananka wo de wotu de ma ban no de biare wontua na ndey nyame apo won hotam emanne watch one.
The operation led to the interception. Investigations later revealed oil, referred to as argo or commonly known as diesel, estimated about 540 liters. Based on the intelligence we received, our team and that of the National Security, we received our team oil, referred to as argo or commonly known as they were suspected to be export of goods. And as you may be aware, when goods are loaded for export, it attracts no taxes. However, upon arrival at the port, goods had disengaged the tracking devices that were also fixed on the tankers or the trucks.
In the GRA, Michelle Ghana Revenue Authority, one Commissioner General, Onyemyamfo Anthony Kwesi Sapon, Nenze, Ena Yeti, na ma yankwa ahumano de, na yankwa Kwame Danso, Matarisa Safuni Dinemu, ye Reverend Isaiah Atakra, yanyi Reverend Inkweti Nkomwe, na inne de yarewe, a Hebrew woman, itir oya idu biaku inchichem edonu ebasa. Hebrews chapter 11 verse in number 23. Ochira ekwana Moses nawofo wohu oya inshira ode Moses do ewobere a wowo ni sentini no. Wode ne kwasi ebeya abosume ebasa wobo no ho ban firi ohaw. Ine mponkakum a woro prewode kum Moses no sande wo hune de akyede sonkrokra ne nyankopon no ga ache hono no yenka ja no ho nkomo ehurumu ban na wofu no hui na ye toto na abrabo ehu a ye be de ye hunu dam mambo ne ye prebia ne ho abrabo teden Reverend Christ asoro
ampo
wadaruma waka yene sema anan boyen wadam kwan de
good ya da rade yankofo ase said you working kind trust no Hebrews chapter 11 no ekata didie eho na efayehunu ni ahobo ene kwan a wofa so eda wonjidie edi erudi de yehwe no eye Moses awofo Ebra ya wu Moses no na ebra Israel for ewo nkwasum mu ewo Misrim ene ewo Moses na sabe no ne asem ra se Israel ni bia wu babema yenkum sa abofra no na so Moses maame anase Moses awofo de wo Moses no wo di Moses sie boso emiansa ye kire ye nyina ne se ye ya awofo yi mofra wo nyame de won hye yensa no o dache e wo yensam o se bra ya wu Moses na ye bre mu odene akwada ka to ya wo no de onti kan kire nse mani nsu ye tisa akwada nsu wo fie won so aye be fa akwada na kokuru bata wo no fa kwan biara so e de kora o mo ba no e de o mo ba no esie efutu aye bi na se nyame asemi so na de ama wo fo nyina ne se abofra bia wo nyame de na dum wo no wo nyame de abofra no ho bambo wo de abofra no ntete wo de abofra no hweso ahye wo nsam se de Moses nyame no de gidie ekora Moses na Moses emu wo minima mfaso ba wo ne so ema awofo no ema wo mai mu ni nyina no saa na yenso ye ma wo nyame de wo na ma ye no me kan ye ma enye ye biological ne de ya wo mo kwa na mom ye ne tie ye ne wo mantamu ye tire na de wo school mu ye tire na djuma afo ni nyina ye ma kura wo ne ko ho ba ye tu bia na be ma so abo mo so amaye
Entino Reverend dam jizinu ni nyen na yebotum ye za bobi bi ote dam no ho bane no ono oye abrabo bi a owoda ho a woda yebo no yeginya dam jizinu anade automatically oda de wadwene sidu na nya dam jizinu
won say aye ti se wo kodua eburo no woni se me de eburo ya be hye fom nko a de fifi this automatic didie no a wunya se me de eburo yi ko hye fom yi de be fifi no ta na wose ye hunu se akoda bia wo nyame de ba ya kwam no se ye ne ana ye wo no se ye obi ba ne ye kire na de ye se ye tete no se ye kire na tuma se di pa no so ti ni ya fa so be ba no so e de amaye
enti reverend meti wase ye ya afraba no demre de inyi manyame ja hye ni mu de inyi manyame ja hye ni mu no enya wo no nkotene de oda nya gizi de nyame di bibia ero ni mu no ntine bambo sonko bi wo ho wo de wote man asawofo. Hello Reverend Adar ma atime nkan
meto nka pa
Reverend na mi bisa se we no emfa ho se wonnim dia nyame dia dua kwala ne mu se wonnim no wonya wo no nko ade e so wonya gidi bi se nyame di bibia ewura ne mu e wo se wo bo ho ban.
Oh yes one say nipa bia no wa ye wo no na ne destiny bo no moma so nipa bia no wa ye wo no se bi na kire yesi ni so na wote apaka mu so obedi hene ne mum da bi obefri ye na nipa wo fa wo mo nsam nkekire ya wo de ma no saa gidie no na mepesa awofo nyina anya e wo ngofra e wo mo ase emu na wonu se abofra wei betiti ni yie a mpaso be ba no so mekora ni yie a mpaso be ba no so maya nto wo asare onse Moses abreso no na emre ni mu odin kama me betumi asase okay ma wo ba be mu nyina na mu nkoku no bisa be ma bi e ba wonu bi a ye ku no nanso wo fa kwan bi so kora abofra no isa gidie no a wo munya ye no mo de kora abofra no na ye ya bresu ye apply wo ya bra bo mu se ye nim de ye ma no ba be ye china kwada na ye kire o ma de na ye nim de o mo ba be ti ma ye nya o mo sa ne no ye nkora wo ye ntete wo ne mo ho ba
emu ada ho Reverend ye da se papa pa na wo bere
nso me da se anklebo
Reverend Isaiah Atakra na yanyine di nkomo kwame danso Methodist yanyine di nkomo na kase bo na esi na dokas ye me kama mamenye dem birthday na yenye yi man kasa munua ba Dickness Susie Ado Dickness Susie Ado ena ene de ye wa woda ene de your birthday ntin happy belated birthday Dickness Susie Ado wo oye bo ho Pentecost Dickness happy belated birthday yeda ase kasebo na esi Yero Emmanuel Odro Korea no ye semufu panyin Jimmy Cliff executive producer server room Oreku ho Sly ho Joe ho Achi ho Bismarck ho ena wona okeka wonyina MC aye chobia na studio se hade Obapa Prisi aka President Imbir ena obo mechi no si ena obo mechi dom the producer amisa amedika se bebo so from Uncle Ebo Baini the powerful oboho caster asitina pa nkomo is up next.
Promise News.